Be with you guys in a moment. Hey there, blue unicorn. I'm right here. I'm right here. Trying to set this here up, guys. Okay. I'm using my phone for a camera. Bear with me. Can you hear me? Hey, blue unicorn, can you hear me? Cool. Now, you see all these little pumpkins down here? See that? Yeah, little pumpkins. Little pumpkins. I made these. Here's a little skull too. And another skull. I do resin work. Yeah, casting. I use molds. So yes, casting. It's like this. Came out of that. It only took 24 hours to make. It's an expensive hobby. Little spears. All here. And we got little bear, big bear, ah, cool. Here's a shark. St. Patrick's Day. Here's a froggy on a leaf. Oh, you like bears? I got all kinds of these bears here. They come in white, black, brown, dark brown, brick red, and here, guess what that is? It's a damn blue unicorn. Yeah, I got that in different colors too. Purple, bright red, red with yellow dots, yellow with red dots. I do all kinds of little crap with this. And there's a little pumpkin. Hey, Bert. Welcome, Bert. Yeah, that you. That's the blue unicorn. You can't say I don't have a blue unicorn. I got a blue unicorn. I make little necklaces. Yeah, I figured I had to do a live pretty soon. I'm getting bored. I still don't have my shop set up to do a live, but I'm using my phone for it. Here's some Halloween ones, a skull, bat, Ghost. Another pumpkin. Little miracle round. Hey, welcome, D. Johns. Good to see you. And this is my resin shop. This is where I make resin stuff. This is where I repair fishing poles. Everything resin. Incense burner. Skull keychains. Yeah, I made all these. Every bit of it I made. This is the mold for the jewelry, necklaces, earrings. Make the colors. We use mica powder. Add that to your resin. It's like paint. I got a couple vendors. They've been selling the shit out of them. I'm trying to get into Dave and Buster's. I might go this weekend to talk to one of the managers about them purchasing items so they could use for their prices. I mean, you got the keychains. It's like, who needs keychains? Everybody. So instead of them paying a tariff tax because they buy their crap from China, and they're paying a nice hefty tariff tax for them to come in, well, they could get the same stuff right here with no tax. Actually, it's not hard from them to sink. Now, they got different types of resin. They got the regular resin. They got the high gloss resin. Now this is all UV resin. We use UV light to cure it. They have the high velocity. This is a very thick UV resin. And for those tiny little cracks and crannies, they got the low velocity, which is very thin. It just sinks right into the cracks and crannies. And to prevent it from sinking, you put a layer of your UV, put it down on your mold, put it in, don't fill it up, just put like a little thin coat. Cure it, then you put your item in there. Then you fill it up and cure it again. And then it looks like it's floating. Yeah, I got the right stuff. I got this UV light. It does top and bottom, which is great for like necklaces, earrings, keychains. You're transparent. They have, instead of using the powder, they also got the dyes, liquid. And this is transparent. Then they got aqua. Then they got the pearl, and you got the glitter. Now some of these here will sink. That's when you got to do it in stages. Yeah, I got the whole set of glow in the dark. You had resin from the art store. I'm guessing you had resin A and B. This resin A, B. This takes 24 hours to cure. Whereas your UV resin just takes a few minutes. Thank you, Bert. Oh, I got bigger skulls too. Let's see, right now, where are they? I think I buried them. Ow, bitch. Oh no, here we go. That's a bigger skull. Yes, I know you had that type, A and B. Did you know there's a right way and a wrong way to use A and B? What's the first one you pour? A lot of people would pour A, and they would be wrong. You gotta pour B. Why do you pour B? One is thicker. than the other. You pour B first, then pour A, then you mix it. And I'm guessing there, Unicorn, that when you mixed your A and B resin, you did it by hand. You probably used a popsicle stick. Me, I use a mixer. And I also got a hand mixer. That was my first one I got. And I found out they had the dual mixer, and it got that. Then I got my other UV light. And so you just place it over, push the button. It has a built-in timer. When it's done, bam, it's done. Yes, we go through a lot of toothpicks here. Lots of toothpicks. And a lot of popsicle sticks. And we got different kinds of popsicle sticks. We got wide ones, narrow ones, short ones. Another thing I use, little coffee stirrers. That there to go into my mica powder and dip it in. Take a little scoop out. These here, a little bit goes a long way. And I got my little coffee stirrers. Another thing I use is lots and lots of paintbrushes. Gotta have paintbrushes. Oh, and we have cotton swabs. Gotta have a lot of these. And not only one, but two. These are little cones. Cotton swabs. I use these here when I use my molds. I could take a color. This here is a beehive. I would take this here, yellow, dip it in there, just lightly touch, take it, and put it in here. And that color would be embedded into the resin. It will not come off. If you got a lot of time on your hand, this is for you. But it takes a lot of money to get started. Then for your jewelry stuff, you got your findings, eye hooks. jump rings, ear hooks, necklace claps. Oh, and we use these. Oh, why? But people like these in their keychains. Dried flowers. Purple, pink, yellow, blue. Put that in a flower. Colored wax. I have not used colored wax. I have not seen anyone use colored wax. But what I do see people use, paint markers. People use paint markers in their resin. Like I got dog tags. You put the dog's name on it. You use paint markers. And those comes in different sizes. This here for very fine letters. Toby, stop it. Hey. Come on, cat. Toby. Stop. Stop. You get up there, girl. Move. Move, Toby. You're right back there. Let's take care of my cat here. Give it, baby. Here. There you go. Yeah, look. Well, actually, people that make candles also use the micro powder. Or they go ahead and use the liquid dye. Like I said, a little goes a long way. That's why these are so small. 3 drops is all you need. And when I use the AB resin, when I cure it, I use a oven, which is where my camera is sitting on right now. It would cure it in 3 hours instead of 24 hours. It knocks it down to 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. Another item we use is also acrylic paint. That's a glow in the dark one. People like glow in the dark. The woman folks, they like things that sparkles. So, let's go ahead and make something here. What do you say? Here, we'll use one of these here. We'll make a necklace. Get a little mixing cup here. Little cups that comes with NyQuil. I buy these by the thousands. So let's go ahead and put some resin in here. Jazz this up some. Now, color. What color should we use? I'm over here in the cabinet here with all my other stuff. Here we go. Nice little color. Put that in there. And we'll use this color also. Blue. Easy cleanup. Stick it in rubbing alcohol. Clean them off. Ready to be used again. Actually, the resin they make nowadays, you can't smell it. It has no odor at all. Now, the one that you used back in the days, you had to wear a mask because that shit stunk. The one now, the AB they use now, no smell. The UV, no smell. But one thing that has not changed, it's a sticky mess. A lot of people wear the latex gloves. I only wear the gloves when I do AB. If I do small stuff like this, I don't like wearing gloves. Hey there, Juan. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How is it down there in LA? Where's my burrito, Juan? Still waiting for it. I haven't forgot. Juan owes me a burrito from last year. One day I'm going to drive down and collect. No, I wasn't going to make the burrito. You were going to make the burritos. Now here's a trick that you didn't know there, Blue Unicorn. Number one worst nightmare is the air bubbles. So how do you get rid of air bubbles in the resin? Hey. Oops, out of fluid. One moment, let me fill this up. There we go. Quick shot of butane. Bam. And this is how we get rid of air bubbles. Now if you got working with AB, then you use a debubbler. And this is a debubbler. That's the debubbles. That takes the air bubbles out. That comes off. Put your AB resin in there. Put the top on. Set it for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And it takes out the bubbles. And now we will pour the resin in. Let's see which one I want. This one. Since we're using two colors here, we're going to do it this way. Put that in there for a minute. Mocha, what are you doing? Okay, now we put in the other color. And this is how you make one of a kind, because I cannot duplicate this. And when you're done UV resin, keep your excess resin away from the light. Otherwise, we're going to be making another batch of color. Now we fill it up. And let it cure. Now we'll get a bezel. We use the gold one. Cherry jalapeno jelly, huh? Didn't know cherry and jalapenos go together. No, they don't. You're thinking of bacon. Bacon goes with everything. Jalapenos do not go with everything. You can make a bacon milkshake, but you can't make a jalapeno milkshake. Bacon is getting expensive. Now, see if this is dry. This is cured. No, it's not all the way cured. It's still soft. So when it's soft, it means there's liquid inside. So we put this on for 3 minutes. See that? It's getting cured from the top and the bottom. Well, thanks to Kellogg's, they fucked up our dry cereal. Gotta read those labels nowadays. Kellogg's dry cereal now contains bioengineered foods. What is bioengineered foods? Crap that's been made in a lab using chemicals. And who's the creator of it? A mad scientist. Our food are not coming out of the yard there. It's not, they're not harvesting crops anymore. They're making our food in laboratories using chemicals. %90 of your snack foods bioengineered. The candy that you eat now, bioengineered. Don't believe me? Read the label. If it contains bioengineered crap, federal law states that it has to be printed on the label that it contains bioengineer. And get this, I shit you not, I was in my supermarket the other day. They had that, what was it called, Impossible Burger or something like that, but it's 100% made from plants. There's not an ounce of beef in that hamburger. And you know what? They're charging twice as much for it than a burger with that is real beef. So next time you eat a hamburger, hey, you might be eating a daffodil or a dandelion. Ain't that delicious? In 10 years, everything's going to be bioengineered. And your food is not going to be coming in boxes and cans and bottles and jugs. They'll be coming in a form of a pill. You watch, in 10 years, you're going to be eating your meals from a pill. And they're all going to taste the same. Chalk. If you eat dandelion, you probably eat hibiscus too. And those flowers you can eat. And you could deep fry the flowers from your squash plants. A lot of your squashes produces male and female. The female don't get a squash on it. It's just a flower. But you could take those flowers, deep fry them, and eat them. Yep. Soylet. Sorry, I don't do nothing. I don't do soy. I don't do tofu. My cat's going over here going crazy. Mocha, come here. Come here. What are you doing? Huh? Come here. What are you doing? You running around? It's your bedtime, huh? It's your bedtime? Huh? Here. Say hi. Look at the camera. No? You don't look at the camera? You're my baby. There you go. Go play. Okay. 3 minutes. Hopefully this is cured. Take it out. Nice! How's that? Here. Pretty cool, eh? You bought it because it was funny. Okay, now I gotta sand this. Because this is not flat here. So we'll do this. Use a flat file. Hey Juan, you still with us? Did you go make me a burrito? Calling Juan. Juan. Report to the kitchen, Juan. Make my burrito. Wow. You saying wow for that? Remember, that was used to be clear. And I used that and that. Just two colors. And now, still gotta fix this here because it did not come out right. So, we use a Dremel. Make the back flat. This is where you're supposed to be wearing a mask. Because you don't want to be breathing the dust in. But okay, I'm done anyway, so little resin dust ain't gonna hurt me any. And it's still not done. Take it over to my sander. I'm still here. Just don't do this. Ooh, got hot. It is still not right. Let's sand some more off. Another day, another time. Be right back. Tess. What? Tess. Tessie. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Where'd you go, Blue? Hey, Blue, where did you go? Eh, that's too much. So take a little spoon, scoop some out. Hey, mine. Welcome, mine. What's the lumpia? D ate it all. We're doing resin work tonight. See stuff like this here? Little spear, glitter, little purple one. Little tiny pumpkin. Bigger pumpkin. You put the little pumpkin inside. I have a turtle keychain. Necklaces. This sparkles. That one sparkles. Like the dino, huh? So you got a baby one over here too. Yes, here's the baby one. He sparkles too. This is what I do in my spare time, which I have a lot of. And we just made this one. It's going to be a necklace. It goes in there like that. But I gotta fix this one because it's not right. It's not flat. Man, this one is flat. This is being a bitch. This one is being a bitch, folks. But we'll get it. That's what we got it. Wipe it off, get this dust off. See if it fits in here. Yes, it fits. Oh, here's the 4-leaf clover. Has anyone have you seen a real 4-leaf clover? That's a true 4-leaf clover. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a real 4-leaf clover. I dried it out and put it in resin. Actually, I got these growing in my yard. Okay, now, see that? That circle is going to become a necklace. That's the back side. Take it out of the mold. See that? Get the glue. Bitch. All my shit falling all over the place. Now, what color should we use? Should we silver? Gold? We use the gold. Maybe copper. Yeah, we'll use the gold. Maybe we'll use the gold one. This is how we do this. That one and this one here. No, you don't. Get back there. You take that. Put it in there. Voila! It's a necklace. Well, almost a necklace. Gotta put the cord on. We'll put the cord on last. Let this sit. Now, I'll show you something. See how nice and shiny that is. If you flip it over, you see where I sanded it? It's not shiny no more. It's cloudy. Now, that could be fixed. All you do is put a coat of resin on there, cure it, and it's nice and shiny and see-through. And there we go. There we have it. Bam! Awesome, huh? All together. Awesome! My yard is very lucky. Let me show you what I pulled off of it. Pulled out of there today. Be right back. Give me a minute. Now, okay, Blue, you know what these are. I bet you've been eating some of these. I took those out of my yard today. Artichokes. Go to my supermarket around here. An artichoke costs you $3. $3 for one of these. I grow them for free in my yard. Make sure these are cured all the way through. We'll put them back in the machine. Oh, here. You add more. It's a turtle. It's a big turtle. We're going to turn that into a keychain. What do you say, folks? Keychain? Get one of those. And let's see, what do we need? We need a 14. And one of those. No, this is not a fruit. That's a plant. This is called an artichoke. You probably don't have those over there, Bert. But here in the States, these are delicious. And if you don't cut these off the plant, this will turn into a purple flower. Here, I'll show you here. This is how you eat them. You take it. First, you boil them for like 20-30 minutes to get nice and tender. And then you could just pull these off. These are the leaves. And you put that in your mouth and you scrape this against your teeth. And it's like a meat, a plant meat. And you just pull it off, then you eat. You discard this. You don't eat the whole thing. And one thing I'm left out is you dip it in mayonnaise. Right down at the bottom, you put the mayonnaise on there. And you scrape it against your teeth. It's very good, very delicious. Like I said, just one is $3. They're very expensive. The word is artichokes. And it grows in my yard year round. It's a perennial plant. Now we turn this turtle into a keychain. And there you have it. Bam! Keychain. And that's how keychains are made. Hey, Blue Unicorn, don't clean your fridge out yet. Here, have an artichoke. See, you missed it. Unicorn, I harvest these out of my backyard. 3 of them today. Hey, I got like 8 more on there. Oh, I was going to do something, now I forgot. Damn you, Blue Unicorn, you made me forget. Here's something I was working on earlier. When you said you put objects in the resin, here. It's a heart I made. That heart came out of that mold there. And the outer shell came out of another mold. Interesting, eh? Yeah, I already choke you. I'll do it for free. One thing about having a garden in your yard, you go out there anytime you feel like it and get something fresh. You can't get any fresher than this. Straight off the plant. Another good thing, you don't have 100 people touching this. Now you go to your supermarket, you pick one of these up, well, there was 100 people before you picked that same artichoke up. What was on their hands? You don't know. Hey, I'm an indigenous person. My people were here first. My people lived off the land. And now I'm living off the land. Let Mother Earth give me what she grows. Another thing about these artichokes, no chemicals. No chemicals at all. Chemical free. You can't say that about your produce at the supermarket because they all got chemicals on it. I love growing my food. I grow it, I know what I'm eating. I know what it has on it. Nothing. Are we having fun yet, people? I hope you are. Because it's been a while since I went live. Did you see my 4-leaf clover, Blue Unicorn? Or did you miss that too? And I got a cherry tree in front of my house. The city was nice enough to plant it. Now, the thing is about a cherry tree, in order for it to produce cherries, it has to have another cherry tree. Fortunately, I have a neighbor that has a cherry tree in her backyard. So when the wind blows, it blows the pollen into the cherry tree in front of my house. Voila, I got cherries. Thanks to my city for planting that cherry tree there. The only bad thing about the cherry tree is fall time, like right now, it makes a huge ass mess. It loses all the leaves. But come March, hey, got cherry blossoms on there. And that's where the pollen turns those blossoms into cherries. Yes, the four-leaf clover do grow in my yard. And since you didn't see it, here. That's the four-leaf clover. Cased in resin. This will last forever. I dried it, resin it, and I'm going to turn it into a keychain. Now, how many of you saw a four-leaf clover before, besides this one? They say they're rare, but my yard's full of them. Oh, I made many of these here, and where in my three-leaf clover keychain, but these sold out fast. In March, before St. Patrick's Day, people buying these up left and right. They're hard to find. Well, this does have four leaves. Yeah. This has four leaves. Count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A true four-leaf clover. Okay, let me get rid of my artichokes here. I'm going to have these. Let's see. I'm going to have these tomorrow for dinner. Be right back, folks. Be right back, folks. And yes, I still do my diamond art. Yeah, thought those were diamond art, huh? That's funny. Yeah, thought these were diamond art, huh? See the purple one? At the purple pumpkin. Don't ask me why, but hey, people like purple. See that a bunch of times. People like purple. People like purple. See, it's just not the pumpkin, but it's also the maple leaves. When people buy the pumpkins, they buy the leaves comes with it. Pretty neat, eh? Nice colors. Which one, Toby? What? You need to lose weight, baby. You're too fat. Okay, we still got some of this resin left, so let's use it up. This one here or this one? I forget. Put this one here. That one there. I think this one here. Crap. Check, got it in the way. A little bit too much here. Perfect. And it goes. Well, it's going on 11:30, and nobody else is showing up to my live. That's okay. They'll watch it tomorrow. So, before I go, you still that blue unicorn? It's late. It's only 11:30. Here, I'll show you my workshop here. This is two workshops into one. Okay. So we'll take this here off. There we go. This is my workshop, people. Those are my powders for color. Here's the cure machine. This will cure the AB resin and also dries out flowers. It's a 2-in-1 machine. There's my debubbler. There's that pumpkin again. Here's all my necklace cords. Here's color UV. These here you guys keep out of the light, or you will end up throwing them away. Here's more resin. That's all my UV resin. Okay. These are my little tools. Glitter. Iridescent dyes. Transparent dyes. Always got to have a bottle of rubbing alcohol. You get the sticky stuff on your hand, you got to wipe it off. Okay, here's more colors, more colors, more colors. That's the fluorescence. Here's my little Ryobi Dremel. Here's my supply cabinet. I keep all my supplies. Here's my little dose cups. Popsicle sticks, syringes, glitters. All my little bindings, my ABs. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. All my molds, keychain molds, my marketing materials, more colors, more color, molds. There's all kinds of molds. Once you get into this, you end up with all kinds of molds. I'll set that for 3. Yes, I got the tools. Oh, you you want to see tools? I'll show you some tools, okay? I don't show many of this. Let me disconnect my phone, my cord here. Here, I'll show you some tools, okay? You want to see tools? There's some tools, man. My drill press, my needle nose, my wrenches. Yeah, baby. These ain't the cheap shit. Yeah, baby. This ain't cheap shit. What do you think about that, eh, baby? I'll get to that in a second here. Okay, here's my fishing molds. Here's my weights for my fishing weights. My hot pot. There's some sponges, brushes, and some of my cordless tools. Here's some more arts and crafts mess. Like we got paint. We got fabric paint. We got more crafts. That's my airbrush. Okay, there's my little airbrush compressor. Here's my airbrush hoses. Okay. Yes, I'm showing off. Why not? Okay. What do we have in this black kit? Let's find out. Lo and behold, my airbrushes. And when I say I got tools, do you think I got tools? My electronics drawer. This is my brake drawer. Oh, baby, here's my socket drawer. This is a three quarters. Need some more wrenches, screwdrivers. Oh, baby. Oh, what did you like to get your hands on those? Vice grips. A whole drawer with nothing but vice grips. Chisels. Punches. Files. Blades. Rivets. Miscellaneous stuff. Oh, more sockets. Look at that. Blade, it went through that one. Long nose pliers. More miscellaneous junk. More rivet, tap and dies. Now we get into the bar. This is the bar section. Feel like I want a drink? Here, we have a drink. We get you a drink. And we got back there some more bottles. There we go. Wine. Wine. No. That bottle there is $200. Believe it or not. Wine. No, you can't have those. Here we go. Some Mozart. Okay, that's the bar section. That's only part of the bar section. So what you guys got me? See, Blue Unicorn, what you got me going? Tools. Torches. Staples. Tape measures. More tape measures. Junk drawer. My welder there. Battery charger. Metal cutoff. Here's my fishing gear. Arm saw. Nuts and bolts. Screws. Nails. Sander. Scroll. Grinder. Yeah, I even got a kiln. Want to do clay work? Yeah, baby. It's a kiln. Okay. Oh, some more fishing gear there. And then my tackle gear. Okay, now. You specialize in hard to find tools? Oh, dude. Hard to find tools, huh? Well, you come in here and you can find tools that's not hard to find. For instance, you know what that's for? Up. Okay. You know what that tool's for? Most people don't, unless you work at a tire shop. That's to remove the wheel weights off the tire, off the rim. Yeah, baby. Here. Here's a special tool. It's a special jump ring. And here's one. What kind of contraption is that, hey? That contraption is, that's a wire twister. You twist wires that comes out perfect every time. This spark plug puller. Here's a tool. That's a battery terminal expander. Here's a door panel remover. There's a vacuum hose remover. Let's see what else is there. Line wrenches. Here's a little wrench. That wrench is used for one thing and one thing only. Remove the battery post off the side terminals of 12-volt batteries that's in your car. Oh yeah, here. Can't see it, but where's it go? There it is. You come in my shop, Blue Unicorn, you will not find no Taiwan made in China crap in here. Ah, okay, so you make the mess. Figures.
Lock this for me. Lock it.
Josh is out there living it in. And there goes my Josh. He was outside. Oh, I like to be organized. When I use something, I always put it back. Everything has a spot. And not only that, I can look at my walls and know exactly what tool is missing. And I better not be missing any tools. I'll blow a gasket. Now that was only one side of my shop. Here you go. What the hell? There's like 30 fishing poles here. Damn, more tools. Of course, gotta have a first aid kit, right? With all these tools, gotta have a first aid kit. And stocked. There's my air compressor. I paid $75 for that. Brand new, straight out of Sears. Original price was like $300. Yikes! Speaking of air tools, here's my air tools there. See that one there? That one alone, $300. Air ratchets. That's a snap on there. That's like 300. And here's the tools I haven't used these tools in a few years. I just toss them in there. Now, if you're interested in buying these tools, give me a shout. I retired. I hardly use these tools anymore. I made that one too. A little fairy. Okay, did I miss anything? There goes my boy. Which one, boy? Huh? Which one? Josh. Which one, Josh? Josh. Not your treat time. You already had your treats. And here comes Mocha. Mentioned trees and she popped out of nowhere. I'm indigent. I have no money. I got a safe, but no money. There we go. Here's my fat ass cat. This cat is like 24 pounds, if not more. I inherit that cat because I was the only one he would go to. Oh shit! Here, paints. Some power tool there. There's a glass cutter here too. Let's see. I can't see it, but there's a glass cutter in there. Fucking blade for that thing is like $50. More power tools. Oh, I gotta show you this one here. I Blue Unicorn, I'll show you this one here. This is my drill bit case. Every bit you ever need. Except for heavy duty. How'd you like that one? For those hard to reach spots. Would you believe I only paid $20 for that? That was like about what, $20 30 years ago. All my cutting wheels up there. Organized, ain't I? Hey, Blue Unicorn, is that organized for you? Hey, Kay Stevenson, welcome. Dremel case. Oh boy. Now you got me going back over here again. There, Blue Unicorn. Okay. Well, there's my shop vac. Gotta have a shop vac. Okay, here we go. This is it. Is this it? Yes, this is it. This is Ryobi, that's not Dremel. Close enough though, right? Has the flex cable. And all the accessories. There. That's the Ryobi. I'll also show you this one too. This is the Black & Decker. There. And now, since you like my Dremel so much there, Blue, look over here. See those? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all these Ryobi accessories. My air guns, pipe wrenches. Did I miss anything now? Anything else you want to see? I need a new one, same but different. I bought a cheap copy of the original broke, but not so good. I love my Dremel, but the bits are expensive. Yes, they are expensive. But there's something more expensive. Oh, that's one thing I forgot. Here's a Dremel. Hey, there we go. A Dremel drill press. Dremel. Ever seen that? And here's my other Dremel. Cordless. I like this sucker. I use this so much. Take it on the go. But go on the go, I got this here. It's a Ryobi power pack. Plug in your appliances in there. Perfect. It's on the go. Okay. Oh, here's more molds. More resin molds. Surplus resin supplies. There. So how did you like my tour of my shop? Hope you all liked it. You missed some of it, Stevenson. You missed my resin show. How I turned resin into jewelry like that. See that? We made that just, what, 10 minutes ago? 20 minutes ago? 30 minutes ago? And these are ready to pop out. Crap. Ay, ay, ay. But this one here is pretty good. I like this one. There's another take me along rotary tool. Ryobi comes with some good stuff. And I'm always there to buy it. Ryobi. Ryobi. They should pay me to advertise them. And this is how the Chinese do it in China. Let me plug this thing back in before I lose power. There we go. Ow. Get the flying out of my cabinet here. It don't dry it, it cures. This one here cures it. It's the top and bottom. And this one cures it. This goes over like that. And that just does the top. And then I got the oven that does the AB. This is a UV light. We use this for UV resin. There's two types, UV resin and AB resin. AB resin takes more than 24 hours to cure. UV resin takes a few minutes. We put a little dab of Gorilla Glue on here, and a little bit of here, and one there. And we set it. Set it and forget it. There. Bingo. And that's how we make Chinese jewelry without the tariff tax. Any other questions? Oh, here's some more. I made a blue unicorn, a little cat. That cat is resin. Another one for a keychain. Oh yeah, here we go. Skulls, skulls, skulls. We got skulls. I could turn these into keychains, or I sell them as they are. Now these, you in particular color, you get what you see. I don't do custom colors on these. This, I made all these out of leftover resin. Since resin costs a lot, I don't waste it. I'll find something to make with it. Can't waste resin. It's money. Money, money, money. The ball. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Whee! It didn't work. That will work. Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. And now it's clear. Oh, I buy them. I buy the molds. I could make them, but it's cheaper to buy them. Unless it's something unique and I want to make it out of resin, then I'll make a mold out of it. These are pre-made. It's a little tray. See? It just pops right out. Boom, done. They're easy to clean. The only thing bad about molds is you put a mark on it, it'll go onto the resin, whatever you make out of it. So if you get a little dull mark on there, it will show. And it's not good. That's why when I buy molds, I buy multiple of them. Just in case. Always good to have extra molds. Not only that, I could make a whole bunch at the same time. Oh, and under all this here that I showed you, under all this stuff is my rod repair, which is like $600. I just take this off and I could repair a rod. Yes, as if it gets marked. You just go like this here, it'll put a mark on it. And that mark will come out into the resin. Now I got one here. They got different kinds of molds. Like this one here. This is the shamrock. You see that? That's holographic. I pour resin in that. It'll come out just like that. Holographic. Which is amazing. I still don't know how that happens. Here, let's show you here. We'll make a shamrock here, okay? We'll make a clear one. Oh, another thing. I got cats here, so one thing you gotta keep on doing is clean these molds up, because the hair will stick to it. And once it's stick in it and you cure it, you just screwed it up. But I love my cats, so they stay. We'll do one there, clear, and we'll do one over here. Using this one. Oops. Get that in there. There we go. So I keep these underneath, out of the light, so they don't get cured. Now we will use fluorescent green. Shake, shake, shake. 1, 2, 3 is enough. You don't want to use too much color, powder, or dye, because if you do, it will not cure right. It will come out sticky. If it comes out sticky, that means it did not cure correctly. Wash, wash, wash. There's an air bubble there, so we take this and bam, air bubble gone. Air bubble gone. And one more flame. And we stick it in here. And it's curing. Oh, you did ceramics. Cool. I did ceramics too. And I'll show you one piece I made. This is one piece I made in ceramics. My eagle pipe. Yes, eagle pipe. And it works too. It's been used a few times. That could go right in there. You smoke right there. Only certain people is allowed to touch this. Okay. Take a toothpick, test this, and it's not quite done. Put on 3 minutes. So I don't like using color molds. Color molds only does the top, not the bottom. duck in. That was no duck. That was not a duck. That was an eagle. I was the only one who was allowed to make a pipe in ceramics in college. The instructor would not let anyone else make it because he knew what they were going to use them for. But now, since 420 is legal, they probably are making pipes there now. I don't do owls. I stay away from owls. For me, owls is bad medicine. Well, I didn't ask either to when I made my pipe. I just start making it. Then the other students, they saw I was making a pipe, so they started making a pipe, and the teacher went ballistic. He goes, no, 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 stop right now. Stop, 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 stop. Only one person in here is going to make a pipe, and that's the Indian. I'm like, cool. And then all the students coming up to me, hey, make me a pipe, make me a pipe. So what you got? I like to barter, wheel and deal. Oh, owls are not misunderstood. To, to me, my people, owls mean something. Uh, if I see an owl, that means someone that I know is going to die. It means death. That's why we don't mess with owls. I don't think this is going to come out. I might have to use A and B on this. Yeah. You see, it's all gooey. Gooey, gooey, gooey. Yucky, yucky, yuck. Put this back in here. There's a way to fix those. See all the liquid in there, all the resin? That didn't get cured because that was the bottom. That's why I hate colored molds. Another reason why I use rubbing alcohol in the spray bottle. Nice and clean. Yeah, I ain't gonna. These ain't coming out right. I have to use AB resin on this mold. Ah, crap, I forgot my coffee. Here you go, Stevenson. Here's the pumpkins. Like the pumpkin? They bounce too. And here's another pumpkin. What? The pumpkin inside? It's like a kangaroo pumpkin. Toby, get on your bed. Oh, here. Here you go, Blue. That's the 4-leaf clover before it goes into a resin mold. That's the 4-leaf clover. A real one. It's dried out. That's ready to go into a mold. Probably turn that into a keychain as well. There's the paint. First of all, we don't use paint. I do sometimes. I use acrylic. But this here, what I use, it's called, whoa, camera fell over. There we go. Let's try it again. We use mica powder. Now, I use this and also use, I could add glitter into it. That's straight up glitter. But this is like a iridescent. It sparkles, it shines. Resin. Resin is clear. All resin is clear. You just add the stuff into it. Like your colors. You add that to your clear resin, or you could use liquid dye. This is transparent resin dye. That will color, turn your resin to color. And that's for the glitter. You can add all kinds of stuff to it. You add glitter like that. Still got glitter, regular glitter. That's a fire. Fire, fire. And we have already made. It's called the chameleon powder. This here is a purple, red, blue, green. So turn different colors. And we have chameleon flakes. Now this is like a bunch of crushed foil paper. Very thin. That's this stuff here. See, you add this stuff to it. You can add all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Bonsai. Yeah, mylar foil. That's what this stuff is. See, there's all kinds of them in here. Pink. It's very, very brittle. The slightest touch, it'll come off like that one did. Which is good because it's not heavy. The red. I got all kinds of colors in there. You can add all kinds of things to your resin. Bracelets I made. Here's a peacock feather I added to one. A little cheese board. Yeah, but you don't want to add too much, because if you add too much, it won't cure correctly. Especially if you're using a UV. There has to be more resin than anything else. Here's a necklace I did with real flowers. It is like they're floating. Those are real flowers. More glitter. A little merry-go-round. Dust collector. Okay, here's going to be a keychain. Those are real flowers, and the butterflies are resin. Yes, you could make 3D themes. But they would have to be huge. You would probably have to make your own molds. This is the same stuff that they use for tabletops and countertops. But they just use it like 20 times more. They use 5-gallon buckets when I use little 8-ounce cups. That's what I use to mix my AB resin. 8-ounce cup, but I only put 6-ounce. 3 and 3. How do your reusable molds work? They work fine until you wear them out. Like I said earlier, you could use these over and over and over and over again until you wear them out. And yes, you could wear them out. When you wear them out, they won't come out shiny. They'll be dull. Or if you get a mark in them, then it just ruins the mold. Then you get a new one. Molds are cheap. You could get this one here, probably cost me like, let's see, got some from Temu for like $2. They're very cheap, but now they're charging for shipping, so I don't shop Temu. I shop Amazon, and on Amazon that would cost about $4. There's one here. That was $1.50. So I bought 6 of them. Oh, you're always confused. Blame it on Blue Unicorn. Hey, here's the ones I did. You know what? I want to show you how you fix these. Move this out of the way. Get it over there. Put that back there. Put that here. Now this here. Since I don't like getting resin on my plastic shelf here. There. Now we take this. Take a little paintbrush. And you just brush your resin on there. And this will get rid of all the waves that where the resin stood in the mold. Not too much at one time, or else it will run off on the side. And you'll ruin the piece. There. And we'll put it in the cure. Bam! There you go. Minute and a half, be ready. You use these for coasters too. Or maybe a small hot pot. Ideas are endless. This light's going to go out. Where did Blue Unicorn go? Blue Unicorn, you still here? Oh, Blue Unicorn. See that? No more waves. That's how you fix waves. Now, another little thing. See, this is completely flat. Now let's put a bevel on that. For that we used high velocity. And for that we will use my little bottle. And this leaked. This leaked all over the place. I guess Blue Unicorn went to clean his kitchen. He's not here. Blue Unicorn has left the building. Okay. This here has the high resin. This will turn this into a 3D. My little toothpick to hold this thing. We'll bring this to life. Got it in there for now. Hey Stevenson, have you seen one of these? That's the Dremel router. Has little tiny router bits for it. And it's sold separate. I got some interesting tools. quicker, bigger tools. Here, this is my router bit. Get that out of the way here. My weed whacker. Can't see so here. And one of my larger router bit collection. And those things are extremely sharp. I found that out the hard way. Chainsaw. You could do chainsaw sculpture. I screwed this one up. One of the hearts got clogged up. Let's see if I can cut that out. Nope. Oh, let's try this. Nope. Too thick. I screwed it up. That's one thing about resin work. You get a lot of screw ups. Yeah, I screwed it up. So I can't sell it. So I can't sell it. I break it. There. Gone. History. No more. Let's look at that one. Clean my brush. I can reuse it later. Hey, Blue, did you see my Dremel router? Did you see it? You got one of those? It's like, who's going to get all my tools when I die? Someone's going to be very happy. I used to get a whole bunch of these peacock feathers. Had a friend that had two of them. And one day they both flew away. Never seen again. The ends of my feathers. You're one of those person that always use tools for purposes not intended. Well, would you, this screwdriver here is used for one thing and one thing only. This screwdriver is $75. Mainly because you're paying for the name. $75 for that screwdriver. Somebody wanted to borrow it. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. This screwdriver is used for carburetors to adjust them. And now you don't even see carburetors anymore. It's all fuel injection. But I still got the screwdriver. I would kick your ass if you use that to stir paint. Then I would make you lick it off, all that paint off with your tongue. Blue Unicorn, with you around using tools improperly, you need one of these. Bandages, ointment, more bandages, hydro. This is my go-to first aid bag. The other one's on the wall there. My main first aid kit. right over here. There, that's my first aid kit. Because when you got people like Blue Unicorn around, you need a first aid kit. Accidents are not accidents, they will happen. Okay, so what next now? What have I not shown you people? Hey, here's something I bet you didn't know. You take an ordinary piece of styrofoam, just like that. Hold on here. Let me get this ready. I will show you this properly. Oops. Damn it. There we go. Pop that open. And now we will take this cup here. Hope it works. Two up just in case. Break this little piece off here. And now we will add this. Add that in here. Just a little bit, not too much. And presto, it just melted away. Look, it's gone. Let's see it again. Here, watch this. Whoops. Presto, I'm a magician. Look, where did it go? It disappeared. Really? Take your little stick here. And now you just made some instant glue. See that? That is some heavy industrial strength glue. I poured that on a crack in the concrete 10 years ago, and that sucker is still there. Already dried. And it can only be done once. It does not work again. So you gotta be fast to use this glue. And we'll do it again. We'll add some neon. That in there. Voila. Put another piece in there. And it's gone. This will fix concrete. Just take it up before it dries and apply it. Smear it on. And it's dried. Pretty cool. Styrofoam and lacquer thinner. Fix those cracks in your concrete. Also, weeds will not pop up in those cracks. You're English? No, you're not English. You're Stevenson. Remember I did these earlier? Now we turn them into necklace. See this here? Boom, 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 boom. There. It's a necklace. See that, folks? It's a necklace. See how quick that was? Now, take off this, and we get ready to sell this one. See, put that on. There, it's ready to be sold. $5 for that. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool for $5. Nice and shiny. $5. $5. You want to see that again? Want to see another quick $5? Here. Thread it through. Open the clasp. Bam. Instant $5. Take a label. Take a holder. Put it in there. Close it. Bam. $5. $5 for that necklace. Today's special, 2 for $8. Actually, it's everyday special. You like that packaging, huh? Oh, I get fancy. I get real fancy. I even got these ones. That's earrings and necklace. It's a hologram. And then everybody got those generic ones. Here's generic. Awesome. See, it don't take long to make these. As long as you got the right tools. I mean, how long did it take me to make that one? It took me, what, 3 minutes? We don't count when the glue dries. What, 3 minutes and sell it for $5. Hey? Daddy, awesome. Yes, it's all about packaging. I sell more necklaces using this one versus that one. That's just plain brown. Brown paper bag color. And here's a marble color. Wow, 125. I'll do these ones some later. I'll go get the jump rings for that. Put my mold back in here. I like to be organized. Tweezer back. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. An item that you didn't think people wanted, they want. Supply and demand. Some of the people are so cuckoo they don't know what they want. It's like the woman folks. They like things that sparkle. They like the glitter. They like things that shine. They want to be noticed, so they wear it. Now, the guys, shit. Guys, they want things glow in the dark. Don't ask me why. I got my ideas. Yeah, it's true. Guys want things that glow in the dark. Figure that one out. Now, anybody that goes camping and go camping in the wintertime or when it's cold, you want a little heater. The best heater that I found so far is Portable Buddy. See this portable buddy heater? Best heater there is. I use this in my shop because when it's cold, my resin don't work. The resin has to be at a certain temperature. And that's where my portable buddy comes in handy. It runs on a propane bottle. You can use it indoor or outdoors. It does not give out toxic fumes, as most other heaters do. Perfectly safe for indoors. And it will warm up an entire room real quick. Glow in the dark pipes. Yep, I knew it. Gotta have that glow in the dark pipe. You can't smoke it without seeing it. What are you doing up there, baby? Come on. Come here. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh, blue unicorn. I forgot to show you one more thing. Remember all those sockets I showed you, blue unicorn? Blue unicorn, where'd you go? He took off again. Oh, there he is. Okay, blue unicorn. I forgot to show you one more thing. You saw all my sockets. I have my tin snips, my crescent wrench, my channel locks, my pry bars. See all that? See? See this huge channel lock here? That's a huge monster. Wow. That's huge, huh? Okay, here we go. Oh, can't see it. I need a light. Get my light. There we go. Is that organized? See how organized I am there, Blue? Gotta be organized. No, those are not torque wrenches. Those are ratchets for sockets and extension bars. Let me show you again. I'll show you again. Here we go. Here's the ratchets. extension bars. Those are my 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. And no, I'm not inviting you over here. You'll mess up my tools. I won't be able to find them. I have all these empty spots where my tools once used to be. Then along comes Blue Unicorn, and everything's a mess. Getting glitchy. I'm getting tired here. It's going on just 1:30. Mocha, what you doing? You ready to go to bed? Huh? You are? Give me your... my baby girl. Yeah, my baby girl, huh? Yeah? Mm, you're so pretty. Oh, here comes Tessie. Here comes Tess. She's jealous. There you go. Yeah, well, you go to bed. I'm going to close this here off. Didn't get too many viewers out here, but you showed up. That's all that matters. Stevenson showed up. That's all that matters. Bert showed up. That's all that matters. Mine, she showed up and left. Well, maybe I'll do another live sometime else. We'll see. So, everybody, y'all have a good one. As soon as I get this here out of here. One day I won't have to get stuff so I could do a normal live stream instead of using my phone and all these lights and phone holders. Hope you enjoyed this stream. Hope you learned something. And if you ever want to get into resin crafting, let me know. I'll tell you what you need, where to get it, and how to do it. And the tour was made specially for Blue Unicorn. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my shop. But he still ain't coming over. No, 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 no. He'll mess everything up. He'll come through here like a tornado and a hurricane. Bang keychains. Hey, there you go. you know what? Go to Amazon, type in resin mold keychains, and if you see any you like, you could go ahead and order it and have it sent to my place, and I can make you some. And this way here, you get the keychain that you want. The colors I pick. Sorry, I love messing with the colors because you know why? I mess with colors. Once I mix a color up, I can't do it again. So it's like a unique color. But go ahead, go to Amazon, type in resin molds keychains, and search around to see what you like. Then email me and let me know. Email me at 2hawks95 at hotmail.com. That's TWOHAWKS95 at hotmail.com. Well, see if you can find a chimpanzee keychain. We'll work a deal. Write it down. Because I know you ain't going to remember it. TWOHAWKS95 at hotmail.com. Oh, you gotta spend money to make money. Ever heard that saying? You gotta spend money to make money. And that's what I do. I spend money, but then I turn around and I make money. I must spend $2,000 in this resin hobby. And I got back already a few thousand. So you gotta make money. You gotta spend money to make money. And you gotta make what people want, not what you want to give them. Yes, 2hawks95 at hotmail.com. She played with Jello? Oh, cello. I thought that was a J. I was like, whoa, Jello? Oh, yeah. Jello wrestling. Okay, you got my email now. Now, when you get a chance, go to Amazon and type in resin molds keychains. Then you can put it into chimpanzee, see if what you come up with. Most people give out stickers. You could give out keychains. What would you rather have? A sticker or a keychain? Of course, you take the keychain. They last longer. I'm good at marketing. only been doing it for like 40 years when I was doing my beadwork. I retired from beadwork for now. I got trigger finger, so I can't hold a needle in my hand. Stevenson is back. See, Stevenson wants a keychain too. So I was thinking about making a keychain for my YouTube channel. I was going to make a mold with 2 hawks in it, and then get an imprint with my channel on it, and see what happens. Still might do it. I gotta figure it out. Still working on it. I could make magnets too, but that costs too much. And using my printer, the ink is not that very good on the Avery magnet sheets. All my stuff I make myself. I don't go outside and have someone else do it. Why have someone else do it when you could do it yourself cheaper? It might not look good, but hey, it's still cheap. All right, I'm shutting this down now. Y'all have a good night. See you next time I go live. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Later.